We'll be locking away the Rel. There it is.
We should get another look in the crowd of that horse.
Yeah, we do need the Duro horse back again. I imagine we will get a look in. We need to.
Cues, and you know, it's just going to get worse and worse. So now Ruler's not in a position he can really walk up. Oh. And he needs to stack up his passive to really trade. You know, you're all about the burst trades as the Ziggs. You also have TP, so you can have...
Oh, flash out here from BDD as in they go. The egg is now down as Canyon just trying to protect the egg as best he can. And KT are going to be able to pick up first blood for BDD. Canyon will be able to answer with a kill on to the Rise. But still, first blood money over to BDD. Good to be able to talk about that again.
Chovy playing a little bit aggressive. We just have Duro to back him up.
Yep. And Polu is going to have to flash. Get out of the way.
Why you don't want to play Nautilus into Onivia.
Well, it's also why you don't want to be keen right now, as Hook didn't connect onto Canyon as well, as Polu is likely to die because everyone's distracted by Keen, who is still alive somehow. There's the Realm Warp getting BDD out of there, though, as the rest of Gen.G now going to move around. Zombie Scion helping out here as well, as another great wall comes through. That's the end of Cuz, as now Perfect.
Can they find BDD?
Oh, they did. Yeah, they did. As the Glacial Storm, as Rune Prison comes on through, BDD wanting to give that kill over to Duro, and will be able to do so, and there it is. Perfect, just looking to try and crocodile his way out. And Gen.G looking a little bit better after that one, is now aiming, throwing down a minefield, but
oh, what a satchel.
Ruler just getting thrown around. Yeah.
Oh, the ult!
Mega Inferno Bomb, and Ruler does have the barrier, but he absolutely... But BDD is a fair way away, no Ghost available either, so should mean that Gen.G will be able to just take down this dragon. Duro with eyes on where Cuz is.
Man, Duro's so fair.
I hope
we're not going to have a fun time.
I hope it was actually Polu's decision and he wasn't just like forced into this, because it's really not looking like a whole lot of fun. Continuing to do so here as well as Polu with the Aftershock, but he is just going to get publicly executed as, okay, Cuz going on forward, looking for a bit of an angle here. Is BDD able to fire out a lot of damage? Mega Inferno Bomb avoided majoritively, but BDD will be able to grab the kill onto Duro. And Keen allowed to live this time around as Ruler and Aiming once again fighting this one out. As Aiming, pool party skin as well, so shout outs to that one, definitely the best choice.
It was the right skin.
Indeed.
I will say at least KT's, Polu's teammates gotta have fun there. The rest of KT gotta have fun in that passage of play. So, you know, Nautilus, no fun allowed, but other people are doing stuff. Aiming also contributing with the ult.
Yeah, and actually doing okay in the 1v1 here in this lane as well, as BDD is almost just dead as he...
Oh, he missed it!
Oh, the flash, and Chovy is able to lock down the kill there. Somehow had enough mana and
close.
이거 미드도 좀 예민해. 라이즈 노텔이라 억지로 안 풀려한다.
Yep, Chovy having a bit of a chat about the state of the Rise. Oh, that wall was so beautifully done.
Oh, he walked out and then walked back in. He wasn't quite in it.
실수했어.
No tower compared to now.
Very frustrating when there are Ziggs nerfs and you're on a cast with Orcs.
Tragic.
Absolutely. Some water balloons being thrown around here as Duro taking a fair bit of damage. There's the flash in from Cuz as they're looking to try and take down the Rel. Somehow it's her that takes this dragon, and Cuz trying to get some work done, but he's just dead to the Onivia as Chovy taking control of the battlefield. Another fantastic ulti out from Canyon, though, is now Aiming. Now that they've closed the gap, he is very, very dead. Ruler probably wanted that kill, but it's going to go over to the Ambessa. 3-0-3 for Canyon now in this game.
Shield and the tenacity, but if you want to like run out of the ult, this is the person we were so set on, but they turned it down and we went for this person, and you just couldn't imagine their original intent.
Yeah. As, all right, we got a bit of a fight brewing here as Duro going down low, but so is Polu, who is continuing to have a bad time. There is another wall to make his life just unbearable. As now Perfect does get in there with that Dominus popped, and there is the public execution. Oh my goodness, BDD down already, Cuz so far away from the fight is Perfect, getting so much work done. My God, this crocodile is gigantic. Everyone on Gen.G just flashing away, but they flash to safety and keep themselves alive. Aiming with nothing left in the tank, and he is the last man standing. Gen.G win once again.
Yeah, it was a good effort, honestly, by Perfect, trying to do the most... Oh, Chovy? Well, he's egged. Oh, he's not. He actually, yeah. Keen maybe some Roa healing might have actually saved him. Keen doesn't need Roa healing, he's just a tank.
He is. Polu also he hit the hook, and then it was the then what type scenario, and they didn't quite have an answer to that one.
I think the real lesson here...
800%.
And then, but I feel like Duro was also great in game one.
Oh,
then,
true.
Then game two, it's like...
In all fairness, but you know, theoretically, there is the ability.
Oh, Polo!
Oh, Polo! Whoa, he lived! Okay! Flash and trade! Oh, never mind. Duro is just going to murder him. What the heck was that? That was a very weird interaction. Never you mind, as now Gen.G with a man advantage, but Canyon's very, very low. There's Mega Inferno Bomb as well as they're trying to do the damage here to Ruler. Oh my goodness, the CC is disgusting, but PDD does get a fair bit of damage down. Perfect, unfortunately, not able to do enough. And Gen.G just so good at controlling the battlefield. Ruler, the only casualty in the fight, and that will mean Baron goes down for Gen.G, and they can use that
they
to
just fully locked into killing him.
And KT, like, they wanted to kill Ruler, and you know what? They did.
They succeeded at that, so credit to them.
Well, Gen.G killed Cuz. They did do that as well. As now aiming, also potentially in a whole bunch of... Oh, that was sick from Keen! Give that man the POM! He deserves it. It's a double kill for the Scion. And yeah, PDD does now have said shoes completed. There that is. It's not going to matter too much as now Perfect dives in on top of Canyon. Canyon not looking too bothered by it as he just kills BDD. There is the ulti as Polo has now provided himself as the target.
Damage.
Why is Canyon's health bar so high?
He doesn't take damage.
He's still just dashing around. Polo's going to die as an afterthought. And yeah, Perfect realizing that he needs to just try and slice his way out of here. There's a Hextech Solox! And that means that Perfect is going to need a little bit more, but he will be able to get back to the fountain and keep himself alive.
He's not a handbag yet.
All right, well, let's see where the Canyon is at. He's not killable.
Guys,
he's not killable. He's just not killable.
He's 4 levels up on Cuz.
What?
He's 4 levels up
I'm
on
so
Cuz.
bothered. I mean, I kind of thought that Ambessa now, you know, after a year, is kind of okay. You know, she's an okay spot. It's not the case at all. Now I know why they banned the Ambessa instead of the Rumble in game number 1.
Oh my god.
Oh no. Perfect and Polo, both of them just having the worst time. And the worst.
It was pretty cool. It was pretty slick.
But maybe Canyon's going to recency bias his way towards it as... Oh, here's the train to the POM! As in goes Keen, aiming so dead so quickly. Ruler's going to finally get himself another kill in this game.
If we're going by recency bias, that train was the last thing I've seen.
Exactly. There we go, Ox. We've sorted it out. POM for Keen. Phenomenal Scion play in this game. As KT, there is just no... It's almost a 20,000 gold lead.
Wait, look at Polu. Look at Polu.
Polu's trying to have a good time, and it's just not happening. Into the blender once again as the Crocodile is also taken down. BDD and Cuz on their fountain, but it's a triple kill for Ruler. There are 2 members in the fountain here. Everyone quickly dive. Give him the Penta. It looks like Gen.G are not really interested in that as towers are going down. Oh, they're actually going in. They're looking for it. Cuz gonna get taken out, but it's Keen that gets the kill. And that is going to cement his POM for me. That is my vote going over to the Scion 100%. And Gen.G will finish playing with their food and take down KT into 2-0 fashion.